Kaisho, my name is Makoto Shinkai.
So,
Animation film director from Tokyo. So thank you for coming today. 君の名はというアニメーション映画を、今日は持ってきました。
Hi, good morning. Makoto Shinkai is my name, and I brought a film which is called Kimi no Naka, Your Name. Any questions that you may have, please ask me whenever you want. Okay, thank you. Hi, my name is Tinky Kamia. Yo soy el productor de esta película, Your Name. Me llamo Genki Kawamura. I am the producer, as I was saying, of this film, and I'm very pleased to be here. Thank you very much. As they've introduced themselves, it's not necessary for me to introduce them. The film Your Name will form part of the official section of a special projection outside the competition. You've already seen it. If you have any questions, we are prepared to listen to your questions. Here, there's one in the first row. Hi, good morning. I have a couple of questions. One for the director. I'd like to know how the idea arose in your mind, and the producer, I'd like to know what attracted you of this project to produce the film. And the idea of the film for the director.
監督なんですけども、どのようにこの映画は生まれたというか。
そうですね。2年前、2014年の夏ぐらいに、東宝と一緒に少し大きなサイズの映画を大作と呼べるような映画を作りたいということで、川村さんと話し合って、で僕が東宝に企画書を出したのがスタートです。
2 years ago in the summer 2014, and talking to Toho, we talked about the fact that we want to do a big film. I pitched my project to Toho and to Mr. Kawamura. The producer, Mr. Kawamura, told me we're going to make a film better than with Shinkai. We're going to do a film with the subject matter I'm interested in filming, or making, sorry, not filming. Yes, the producer could the producer please add something?
まず新海誠監督は14年前にデビュー作を作っていまして「星の声」というタイトルの作品なんですけれども、それ以来ずっと自主制作で一人でもう声も音ももうアニメーションもコンテも全部一人でやるという独特なスタイルでデビューされた監督なんですけれども、それからも何本も割と自主制作のスタイルで短編を作ってこられて、で本当にそれが素晴らしかったので、14年越しでその今まで積み重ねてきた短編の中のいいエッセンスを一本のフィーチャーフィルムに長編に、したら素晴らしい映画ができるんじゃないかなと思ってトライしたのがこの「君の名は」になります。
Well, as you know, 14 years ago, director Shinkai debuted in his filmmaking career with the film Boys of the Distance of Star. I think he said from the outset, Distant Star. That's to say, Mr. Shinkai did everything. He did all the drawings, sketchings, he composed the music, and he did absolutely everything on his own. So therefore, after this, he has done several films, but they are films that are short films, basically. I was interested, as I was saying, to link all of the different elements that director Shinkai has to get them together, and that was the idea in order to shoot this film or make this film. Any further questions? We have a question there. Yes, here we go. Well, congratulations for the film. And a compulsory question, number one for over a month in Japan. Almost 10 million people have seen the film, more than 10 billion yen, and that has only been made by Miyazaki. It's 4 films by Miyazaki. It's number 1 at the box office this year. There will be a before and an after for Makoto Shinkai after this great success that you're achieving.
ってると思います。まあ川村さんも戸惑ってるのかどうなのか、狙い通りだったのか分かりませんが、僕はまさかこれほどたくさんの人に見てもらえる映画になるとは思っていなかったので、そうですね。ですからなんだろう、一生に一度100を超える映画っていうのは一生に1本自分自身が作れると想像すらしたことがなかったので、これがこの先続けられるかどうかっていう不安はありますよね。でも同じことを期待されても同じ成績を目指せるわけではないので、100億ってちょっと自分の実力と超えた何か出来事が起きてしまっているような感じがするので、今まで通りベストを尽くして次の映画もいい映画のことだけを考えて作るしかないのかなという気持ちでいます。
First of all, thank you very much for congratulating me. I know that we made 10 billion yen, and that's quite incredible. I am currently in the situation, like a confession, well, I didn't really expect this situation to occur, just like Mr. Kawamura, the producer, didn't expect this either. And that's what I was thinking. But nevertheless, I think that there are very few producers that for once in their life can make a film that has made that much money, over 10 billion yen. As I was saying, I could never imagine this, and then plus it seems to me it's not even mine, and I don't even believe that's happening. Well, the future, well, but I'm not too sure whether I was ever going to be able to do this. And what the most important thing for me after this film is to continue to. This will give you more power to make better films, perhaps in the future. Yes.
Señor Kawamura.
Mr. Kawamura, could you add anything there? Whether they expected? Did you expect this success when you started the project?
このような結果を予想していました。
このような結果は正直全く予想していなくてですね、新海監督は先ほど言いましたように短編と中編を中心に活動されてきた監督で、前作の「琴那覇の庭」という作品が中編で、興行収入が、1.5 億だったんですね。で、普通で考えると大体1.5 億だと10万人ぐらいですか、ですよね、動員が。で10倍いって100万人動員して、興行収入15億円ぐらいいければ本当にベストだなと思っていたんですね。で、過去に宮崎駿監督とか細田守監督とかもそういうふうにステップアップしてきたんですが、ここに来て急に100倍以上のジャンプアップをしてしまったという、ちょっとこれはもう正直全く予想外の事態で、でもこういうことが起こるのが、映画の面白いところなんだなというふうに改めて思ってます。
I didn't expect this result or success, and as I said, as the director has just mentioned, the director Shinkai made shorter films or sort of middle short films, size films, and now with the result of this, and normally there were 100,000 people watching those films. For this film, I expected at least 10 times more, but all of a sudden we've got 100 times more people watching the film. I think that's incredible what we've achieved. And for example, up until now, the director Miyazaki and Hosoda achieved these results. So therefore, Shinkai is following Miyazaki and Osoda, but we didn't expect this result of 100 times more. I think it's the magic of the world of film. Yeah, hi, I would like to ask you, I imagine that in this case the director, who is also the screenplay writer, the story is a traditional story that he's adapted. Is it based upon any story? And then that fascination that the people from the Oriental world mixing the supernatural and the natural. It's so delicious in this case. So was that your idea, or have you drawn it from any specific place?
このお話なんですけども、なんかすごくトラディショナルな感じがするんですけど、何か日本のそういうトラディショナルななんかお話とかこう物語から取ったんでしょうかと。あともう一つはですね、本当に風景が本当に素晴らしくて、もう自然の風景が本当に魅力的だったんですけども、そういうのも何かからこう自然の風景というのも何か取ったんでしょうか。
まず物語に関してはその男の子と女の子が入れ替わってしまうというちょっとこうコメディから始まるんですね。で日本ではもう本当に昔の1000年以上昔の平安時代に鳥飼囃物語という、昔の文学があって、それは男女を入れ替えて育ててしまうという話なんですが、そういう小説があったりとか、あるいはその大林信彦監督の転校生というその男女が入れ替わってしまうという話があって、連綿と男女入れ替わり者というのは日本の中にはあります。それは念頭にありました。ヨーロッパだとあるんでしょうか、どうなんでしょうね。
The film starts with an exchange between a boy and a girl that has a bit of a comedy in it in Japan. 1,000 years ago, there was a story, a very old story, about the changing from being a boy and a girl, an exchange in the personality. There's a film by Obayashi, Nahiko Obayashi, which is based upon the changing of a boy being in a and the girl changing characters. There are several films that have done this exchange. I'm not too sure that exists here, and this is a question for you. No. Okay. Well, that's strange. I think there's some. I'm not too sure.
男女入れ替わりを通じて男女の性の差を描こうと思ったわけでは今回はなかったんですね。その出会いの一つの形として2人が出会う前にどうやれば出会わせることができるんだろうと、例えば SNS何かであれば SNS などであれば実際会ったことないのに、ネットを通じて出会うということができますよね。それのこう別の形として夢の中で入れ替わって実際はまだ出会う前なんだけど出会っているという話にしたんですね。ですからこう出会う前の2人の物語を描きたかったというのがその入れ替わりでやりたかったことではあるんです。性差を扱いたかったわけではジェンダーを扱いたかったわけでは実はないんですが。
In this film, I didn't want to describe the different the gender difference between boy and girl. What I simply wanted to use an element of how can these two people meet each other and find each other. And for example, now with the internet and messages and so on and so forth, there are people that have never seen each other physically and they know each other but via the internet. So therefore, in my case, this film, instead of a message or whatever, everyone's dreams, and I'm referring to dreams, people, that's how they meet, and at the end they physically get to meet each other. And I wanted to do it starting off with the dreams. Thank you very much for the congratulations, but this is all thanks to the work of the crew that have carried out that have carried out a very detailed piece of work. Thank you on their behalf. So therefore, there are people in anime fields, for example. It's not necessary to draw things so precisely or accurately. I'm very proud of my country and the places that exist in my country. For example, Tokyo is beautiful, and certain towns on the outskirts. And of course, here in Europe, there are a lot of places that are very beautiful. And I just simply wanted to show you that my country is also very beautiful. Hi, I'd like to know, the music plays a very important role within the film, and I'd like to know, how did you choose the songs, whether they are well-known songs or whether they were created specifically for the film? Thank you.
この映画の中にとても大切だと思うんですけども、音楽はどのように選ばれたのでしょうか。で、その音楽はもう本当この映画のために作られたものなんでしょうか。
そうですね、この映画のためにラッドウィンプスという若者中心に日本で人気のあるバンドなんですが、彼らに1年半の時間をかけて、映画制作と同時に、一緒に作り上げていきました。
These are songs that were composed specifically for the film by a group which is called Red Wimps. And it's a group which is quite popular amongst the young people young Japanese kids. And we took a year to prepare the music with them, the songs that we need for the film with them.
音楽どうしようか、今回の映画でその音楽どういう人が好きなのって聞かれて、で、好きなバンドがラッドウィンプスなんですよっていう返事をして、で、川村さんが、ね、そのラッドウィンプスとつながりがあって、紹介してくれて、なんかね、そんな流れでしたね。
The producer, Mr. Kawamura, asked me one day, well, how are we going to prepare the music and what kind of group do I like? So therefore, I liked Red Wimps. And then producer Mr. Kawamura knew who they were. So they introduced me to them, and that's how we started this project. Too close to the.
異業種の人を掛け合わせるみたいなことを何本かやってらっしゃいますよね。
そうですね。
Well, I think that in Japan, up until now, anime films didn't use rock music, and I think this might be something absolutely new, but Mr. Kawamura, the producer, likes to do new things and to give it a new slant, and that's why we use this music.
秒速5センチメートルっていう短編、中編ですかね、作品でも、割と音楽を劇中に長くかけて、しかも曲ですよね、いわゆる音楽っていうよりは歌ですよね、歌を劇中に長くかけるっていう演出方法を、特徴としている監督なので、今回長編映画なんですけれども、劇中も含めて4曲歌物をかけるというかなり特殊な音楽の使い方をしていて、歌物が4曲映画の中にあるっていうなんかちょっとしたミュージカルみたいな作り方をしているんですが、それはもともと短編の時から新海さんが得意としている演出方法なので、今回は長編なんでその分4曲に増やしてちょっとしたミュージカルみたいな仕立てにしたら面白いんじゃないかっていうのを監督と話しながら、ロックバンドのラッドウィンプスに曲を書いてもらっていきました。
In the film, the 5 centimeters per second, that was a film of 2007, was quite a short film, but despite it being a short film, he placed an entire song into it. Normally in films, you don't put a whole song, only part of the songs for the background music. So therefore, I think that that's how Mr. Shinkai used to make his film. And in this film, there are 4 whole songs, entire songs, and it almost seems like a musical film. And I think with the film, with the group Red Wimps, we thought it was very interesting. I'd like to know, and as the director said that he likes to talk about his country and to show beautiful places in the country, and this is because I don't know, does that really exist, what you drew it, or did you recreate it because there's a horrible accident? It reminds us of a lot of things, but I'm not too sure whether he wanted to achieve that.
の話になるんですけども、
はい
その日本をこう見せたいっていうのもあったんですが、あれは本当にどこか本当に実在する風景なんでしょうか。あとちょっと結構こう、なんですか、こう、なんていうんですか、すごい事件も起こりませんね、彗星が来たりとか、
そうですね、
ああいうのもなんか日本でも何か、そういう何か思い出させたもの
ですね、まずその東京の風景に関して言えばほぼほぼ実在の風景、僕らの生活圏ですね。東京はそこを描いてます。
As regards Tokyo, yes, the images of Tokyo, practically all of them are real.
の街の風景が出てくるんですが、あそこはおっしゃる通り、劇中である出来事が、自然災害が起こって、消えてしまう街なんですね。そういう事情もありましたので、架空の街を描いています。
And as regards to the town in the mountains, it's a town that disappears because of that natural disaster that you're talking about. It's a town, it's a fiction town. And despite, well, as I said, it's not a real town, it doesn't really exist, but I wanted, especially for the Japanese audience, to see that town and say, well, that town is similar to my town, the town I live in. That's what I wanted to achieve. And with that little, it's very important with that detail of the town. We wanted it to look like a real town.
いるんではないか、共感を持って見てもらえるんじゃないか、そんな気持ちもありました。
And as you've said, this natural disaster that as of late, unfortunately, are occurring in Japan, there are towns that don't exist anymore in Japan. So therefore, and through the film, I wanted, as I was saying, I wanted to send a message to the audience to transmit, sort of like saying, let's hope it doesn't happen to the town you live in, but it might occur. Another question there. Maisa, I'm Brazilian. Can I ask in English? Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
To know if you have seen a movie by Sion Sono, Tokyo Tribe, and if yes, what do you think about this mix between rock and because he did a musical and he's very famous here in the West, and I would like to know your opinion if you have seen this Tokyo Tribe.
僕見てない。
東京トライブという
僕は見てないんです。川村さん見てる？
見てますけどね。
el director no la
No, I haven't seen it. The director hasn't seen it, but the producer has seen the film.
Ka かなり、ジャンルとしては違うジャンルなので比較はしにくいかなとは思いますね。どちらかというとさっき言ったみたいに新海さんがずっとやってきたいわゆる歌とアニメーションっていうものをどう調和させて新しい世界を描くかっていうことの、延長線というか到達点みたいなところがこの「君の名は」という作品でトライしたところなので、 他の日本映画のある種音楽ものみたいなものとはちょっと種類が違うトライかもしれないですね。実写では確かによくあるんですよね、そういうミュージカル仕立てというものは。ただアニメーションでそれやるというのはかなり珍しかったんじゃないかなと。ただピクサーやディズニーのね「アナと雪の女王」とかはミュージカルなんですけど、この作品はその登場人物が歌うということじゃなくて、そのある曲がかかることによってそういうエモーションが起こるというところが、ちょっと特徴なのかなというふうに思います。
I saw the film that you're talking about, but this film is it uses more hip hop music than rock music, and also it's a different style of film. And as I was saying, director Shinkai made a film years back, putting a whole song into it, and in Japan, for example, there are many films, but not anime films, but use entire songs. But I think director Shinkai, it's the first project where he's done an anime film with putting the entire song into it. And of course, for example, in Disney films, Snow White and films like that, for example, a lot of songs, full songs appear, but the people that appear on those films sing. But the film, Mr. Shinkai's film, the characters that appear in Mr. Shinkai's films, they don't sing, but he puts music, but he does use entire music for the background music of the film. Yes, allow me a question for the producer and the director. I'll start with the producer. The Japanese feature films at an international level are artistically well known, and in certain countries they do manage to achieve commercial success at that level. But my question is, what does the producer expect at an international level of the film? Yes, exactly, this film. What expectation do you have in the international market? I know. Well, obviously you can't tell us much about the box office, but what's going to happen at an international level?
そうなさってますか。
どうなんでしょう、その男の子と女の子が入れ替わって自分の体を触るみたいなところから始まるんですけど、ああいうのは OK なんですかね。楽しんでもらえるのかな。
Bueno, quería preguntar.
Well, in the first scene, there's a boy and a girl appears, and they get up and they start to touch their body. I'm not too sure whether that's accepted here. And also, the songs also contain a lot of messages, but in this film, they only sing in Japanese for the time being. So therefore, I'd like to make a film. Well, perhaps compose a song. Red Wimps can compose a song in English, but I'm still a bit doubtful that perhaps the Red Wimps songs maybe so that the Europeans can understand. Because have you seen the film? What did you think? How did you see it? Or did you think it was fun? Well, we may be successful here. We don't know. We'll see. We've decided and contracted that we're going to premiere in 89 countries throughout the world. And I think for a Japanese film, it's quite a large-scale project, and let's hope we get successful. Yes, it seems the UK, I think that was a question. In England, 77 cinemas, theaters are going to premiere the film and screen the film. And we're also going to participate in the British Film Festival in London. Any further questions? Yes, there's one at the back. And Spain, yes. No, just like to say, but Selector Vision, yes, is the distributor, okay? My generation has been brought up with the Basque TV channel, and Basque TV channel, we had a series, a manga series, that had this deal with the same subject matter, which is Rama. I think that was by Rumiko Takahashi. It was a boy who did practice martial arts, and when he touched water, he turned into a woman. And at that time, we loved it when we were kids and had a lot of success here. So I think it will be liked here, the truth be said, and I wish them a lot of luck.
ちょっとコメントなんですけども、こちらのバスクの、テレビ、放送で、今の言ってた
ランマ2分の1、
ランマ2分の1、あれは一人武道をやってる子が、水を触ると女の子になっちゃって、私彼女がちっちゃい時に見てたんですって、そしてその時すっごく友達の間でもすごい人気があったから、この映画も絶対こっちでも人気が出ると思います。
ヨーロッパでランマ2分の1やってたんだ、知らなかったです。
のサビ
I didn't know that anime or that film was seen here in Europe. I had no idea. Yes, when I was 16, when I was a kid, I remember I loved that manga film as well. Just one thing, I work for Selector Vision. Yes, we will premiere it in the cinema. Thank you. For Director Shinkei, a lot of directors in your generation, when you're asked about their artistic references, what do you like about other colleagues? They said, the Hollywood of the 1980s, that is to say, what are your references? What directors do you like? This is a question. Animation directors, anime directors, or animation directors, or any types of, or all kinds of films, that is to say. This is a question for the director, Makoto Shinkei.
がお好きですか？
そのアニメーションで一番やっぱり影響を受けているのは宮崎駿監督です、天空の城ラピュタという映画を初めて自分のお金で中学生の時に映画館に見に行って衝撃を受けて、こんなに映画って面白いんだと思ったので、ああいう同じような衝撃を若い子に与えられるような映画を作りたいと思っています。
Undoubtedly. Miyazaki is one of my favorite directors. When I was 2 or 3, with my money, it was the first time I went to see a full Le Pute, that is to say, I loved it very much. And as of there, I said, well, gee, the world of cinema is incredible, and that's why I was thinking about making films and causing this impact and repercussion on people who saw my films in the future. Apart from animation film, I like sci-fi films as well. Interstellar, I don't know whether you know the film, Interstellar. I love it very much as well. Yes, there's one final question, because as regards what you're talking about, I would like the producer who has said that he finds Usoda and Miyazaki, for example, what did you see in him, because he's an heir, and whether you believe that he's managed, the question is for the producer, whether he's managed to achieve what you thought you were out to achieve with the film.
監督っていうふうにお考えになりますでしょうか？
そうですね、次というかですね、 多分完全に日本のアニメーションフィルムの中ではニューウェーブだと思ってます。なんでかっていうと、今までその宮崎駿監督とかその細田守監督は基本的に日本のアニメーションスタジオといういわゆるスタジオシステムの中でいわゆる出てきた監督なんですけど、新海監督というのはすごく変わった出自で、本当に一人で自主制作をやって、その自主制作を積み重ねてきた中で、今回東宝というメジャースタジオと組んで長編のアニメーションを作ったという意味では、その今までのいわゆるスタジオのアニメーション作りと違うところ出身の監督で初めてここまでのビッグヒットが出たというところで、これが多分次というよりも、日本のアニメーションフィルムの新しい世界に向けてもサジェスションになるんじゃないかなというふうに僕は思っていて、それがどういうふうに世界に受け止められるのかというのは楽しみにしています。今までの文脈とは多分違うアニメーションフィルムなんじゃないかなと思ってます。
I think that I could say that I'm an heir to Miyazaki and Usoda. That is to say, they came from a cartoon studio, but Mr. Shinkai didn't belong to any specific studio. That is to say, he made his films on his own. He didn't belong to a studio, and then he did short films, as I mentioned before. And now, with Tojo, we're working with Tojo, and we're quite fortunate. We're managed to make a good feature film and a long-length film. So I can say that director Shinkai and Miyazaki Hosoda, they are completely different animals, so to speak, or completely different in the way they work. And I think that Director Shinkei's style, I say, is completely new in the world of film. So therefore, I'd love to know what we're going to achieve abroad with the film as well. Okay, looking forward to it. And to finish, because I think they have to leave. Last question. The title of the film, Kimi no Naka, it's a title of a famous radio novel, a series in the 1950s. I imagine this is a tribute and a nod towards this great melodrama that was made in the 1950s.
何かドラマですか、あって、それに対するオマージュみたいなもんなんでしょうかと。
そういうつもりではないんですが、ただ50年代の君の名という日本のドラマは会えそうで会えない男女の物語で、背景にその戦争があるので共通する要素はありますよね。今回僕らの物語で背景にあるのは東日本大震災を連想させるような、大きな自然災害で、それを背景に少年と少女、出会えない少年と少女の物語なので、最後は出会えそうで出会えない少年と少女の物語なので共通する要素はあるとは思いますが、ただなんだろうな、そうですね、他のタイトルが思いつかなかったんですよね。
I don't think it's a tribute to that radio novel on the radio in the 1950s. But there was also two people in that novel, and they wanted to meet, but at the end of the day, they then ended up not meeting. But in that melodrama, there was war. There were war scenes as well. So, but my film now, it has elements that are quite common. There are two people to that novel that couldn't meet, but in my film, at the end of the day, they do physically meet. And in my film also, there's also a natural disaster that takes place. So therefore, wars are slightly different, but shall we say, and that there are common elements nevertheless with that radio novel of the 50s. Well, okay, I want to thank you, Makoto Shinkai and Genki Kawamura, for being here with us. Good luck, a lot of luck with the film.